An image can capture attention, but it rarely tells the full story. Welcome to the channel Star Spotlight, where we look beyond appearances to understand the journeys behind iconic names. For decades, Dolly Parton has been one of the most recognizable figures in entertainment. Her style is bold, unmistakable, and often discussed. Yet, what continues to fascinate audiences is not simply how she looks, but why she chose to present herself that way. At first, it may seem like a story about image, but the deeper story is about intention, identity, and control in an industry that often defines both for its stars. To understand this, it helps to return to the beginning. Dolly Parton grew up in rural Tennessee, in a large family with limited means. Music was not just a passion, it was a path forward. From an early age, she understood that standing out mattered, not just through voice, but through presence. That awareness would shape everything that followed. As her career began to rise, she developed a look that was impossible to ignore. Bright outfits, distinctive hairstyles, and a confident stage presence became part of her identity. Many remember the visual impact, but what is less known is how carefully it was constructed. It was never accidental. Dolly herself has often explained that her style was inspired by a local woman she admired growing up, someone others overlooked, but who carried herself with bold confidence. In a way, that inspiration became a statement, a reminder that self-expression can challenge expectations. As her fame grew, so did public conversation around her image. Some focused on appearance rather than artistry. Others questioned whether such a strong visual identity would overshadow her talent. Yet over time, something unexpected happened. Her music endured. Songs filled with storytelling, emotion, and honesty connected across generations. Awards followed, but more importantly, respect deepened. The image that once drew curiosity became secondary to the work that defined her legacy. This contrast reveals something important. Public perception often begins at the surface, but it does not have to end there. Dolly Parton maintained control of her narrative by staying consistent, grounded, and focused on what mattered most to her. Her creative output never slowed. Beyond music, she expanded into acting, philanthropy, and business ventures. Her literacy programs, particularly for children, showed another dimension, one that had nothing to do with image and everything to do with impact. It is often said that true influence extends beyond visibility. In Dolly's case, her legacy is built on more than performance. It is built on authenticity, resilience, and a deep understanding of who she is. And perhaps that is the quiet lesson within her story. What the world sees at first glance may invite attention, but what lasts is substance, the work, the values, and the consistency over time. For Dolly Parton, the image opened the door. But it was her voice, her choices, and her character that made people stay. If this perspective added something meaningful for you, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. You can like the video if it resonated, and subscribe to Star Spotlight for more thoughtful stories that go beyond the surface.